How's you getting on, everybody? This is Eddie over at Newfie Reactions coming at you with a little more BTS. Why BTS? I'll tell you why. Because it's Saturday, and every Saturday for the month of February, I'm going to be doing BTS. But to be honest, I'm probably doing BTS every Saturday or at least once a week, you know, for a long time now, boys. But just saying. But for the month of February, at least, it's going to be on Saturdays. So if you want to follow along with me as I check out more BTS, you know, be sure to mash that subscribe button, boys, because I'm going to be doing it every week. All right, so what do we got now? A couple days ago, when it just came out, I did the BTS outro Ego song that was dropped by J-Hope, right? So I did that, and the song was freaking awesome. But I noticed now Miss xCeleste here dropped a explanation theory video. So I was like, well, let's do this. Let's check it out, boys. Let's see what was more to it, right? Because I did the shadow one, and then I checked the explanation of the shadow. I learned a lot from watching that. So let's do the same with this one. Let's learn, boys. You ready to learn? All right, ready to learn. Let's do it.
Sup, Flare Squad, welcome back to another explained/theory video.
Well, before we get started, I should mention, boys, I'm going to put the link to this explained theory from xCeleste in the description down below, and you guys should click on that link, go on over and subscribe to her page and like her page, and you know, because she makes awesome content. We're going to give a big shout out and thank you to her for doing these awesome videos. All right, let's go.
Today we're going to talk about J-Hope's outro Ego comeback trailer. Before jumping in, let me explain what ego is. Remember that BTS's Map of the Soul is inspired by the book Jung's Map of the Soul. According to Carl Jung, the ego is the organizer of our thoughts and intuitions, feelings and sensations, and has the access to memories which are not repressed. The ego is the bearer of personality and stands at the junction between the inner and outer worlds.
Boys, their definition of ego is a lot different than what I always thought it was, but this one's a lot cooler. It makes a lot more sense. All right? What's this? I didn't get a chance to read it. I need to eat right this second. You can't do that because you're in the middle of an important meeting. So, ego. Okay, and so just in between to try to judge, boys, what are you going to do? Well, I see.
Ego is the bearer of personality and stands at the junction between the inner and outer worlds. Ego has access to memories, which is why the music video is a journey going through J-Hope's memories. The video starts with their debut trailer.
We're now going to...
That makes sense with the whole showing him as a kid and with the birthdays and all that fun stuff. All right.
progress to some steps which are a bit more difficult.
We then enter the BTS universe and is brought all the way to the beginning as they flash newer music videos all the way to their debut music video, No More Dream. We're then shown J-Hope in a white...
See, I didn't even notice that part. That scrolling thing of all the music videos. Why did I miss that? Jeez.
setting similar to the room J-Hope was in during his Mama short film, which is later filled with animations representing his dream world, aka Hope World, aka Unconsciousness. We're now about to dive into J-Hope's ego and his memories as he says, I go back every day to the me of the past. This connects with J-Hope's actual life experience, but could also connect to his fictional character in the BTS universe storyline.
He has a fictional character in the BTS storyline? What is this storyline they speak of? I don't know. Wait. Catherine Berry, who's my patron, you probably see her name flash at the beginning of all my videos. She was just saying something about there's a BTS universe. I think that's what she was getting. I was talking about, you know, how it tells a story throughout their thing. Yeah, okay, all right. Maybe. I'm behind on the times, but I'll catch up, guys. You can explain it down below as well if you'd like.
Experience, but could also connect to his fictional character in the BTS universe storyline. If you want to learn more about BTS's storyline, I did make a summary video and link will be in my description box. In this dream world, you'll find him always going down a path. You know, like a trip down memory lane kind of thing, but then he ends up touching his head and falling over. So this event could be linked to their storyline where Hoseok is supposedly diagnosed with narcolepsy, a chronic sleep disorder that causes overwhelming daytime drowsiness. And narcolepsy causes sudden attacks of sleep. Sudden loss of muscle tone and hallucinations might occur.
Does he actually suffer from that, boys? Does he? Wow. That's not good. What if... I guess, wait, can't that happen at any time? Because of daytime drowsiness. Yeah, what if does he actually have it? And if so, has he ever been in a performance and that happened to him, or right before a show or something? I don't know.
to the storyline, there's actually a twist. We find out that J-Hope was actually diagnosed with Munchausen syndrome, a mental disorder in which a person repeatedly or deliberately acts as if he or she has a physical or mental illness when he or she is actually not really sick. He developed this disorder after being abandoned by his mother at the theme park when he was young. So after collapsing, he wakes up in the hospital, which could represent him being conscious. And this scene is also similar to the Save Me webtoon, a webtoon of their storyline created by Big Hit, which I'll also link in the description.
What is this? There's BTS comic books? Why is I didn't know that? Why did nobody tell me there was BTS comic books? Pansy knows I like some comic books, look. Jeez, why superheroes everywhere? But maybe not superheroes, but maybe they're still saving the day, you know? I love any kind of comic, but anyways.
Box. But then they end up using an AED and he's back to being unconscious and in his dream world once again. So we're back on the road, and this time in a vehicle with the license plate BTS 13613, which is their debut date, going down Highway 7. You'll notice a bunch of block letters around him forming words such as ego, hope, myself. Yes, you see the word self. Now this could link to one of my theories about another album releasing hopefully this year, and the series could be called Self. Right now with BTS, we are currently going through Carl Jung's process of individuation. For those who don't know the process, let me go over it real quick. Individuation means the
Boys, there's so much complexities to this. I said it in the last one too. My God. They can't just make a happy-go-lucky video of like prancing down the street and have a good song and be like, bye everybody, have a good day. Nope. They gotta be like, all right, here's how the mind works and the universe works, and we're gonna wrap it all up and give it to you in song. Bye.
realization of self, which is actually what BTS is going through right now in the storyline. The individuation process begins with becoming conscious of the persona, the mask we take on in our everyday life. After we become conscious of the shadow, the repressed characteristics of the ego, then we become conscious of the anima, the inner woman in each man, or animus, the inner man of each woman. Then the image of the old wise man or old wise woman appears, after which the experiences of self happens. Now, the wise old man can appear in many forms, such as a king, a savior, a hero. So the last...
I can be your hero, baby. All right, that's what that lyric said, by sorry. I had to break out my little bit of my Enrique. All right, boys. This is pretty trippy, this is. They're breaking down, like, your consciousness in so many different parts, and the whole animus and animi and frickin', oh my. Okay.
Wise old man can appear in many forms, such as a king, a savior, a hero. So the last is self. I mean, the boys wouldn't leave us hanging and not complete the process, right? So a lot of Easter eggs flash when the chorus hits, and each could connect, such as the galaxy, the colored droplets, the fireworks, which could also be found in the storyline, the spotlight representing his stage persona, Abbey Road referencing the Beatles. And I'm not really sure what this could be, but this reminded me of the flower petals we always see. Then a scene of J-Hope comes up with him holding a cake, which...
That scene's pretty awesome, boys. You know, him holding the cake here, look at him. This says a lot about his character. Well, I can't pause it there, but anyways, look at this little boy. Look at this boy. He's pretty cute. But what did they say? Something about... As a child, he was abandoned in amusement parks by his parents or his mom or something? Is that what they said? Oh my goodness.
connects to his memories in real life, but also the storyline.
Wait, was he abandoned or did he try to get attention? I don't know, I'll go back and watch it after.
What's with the cake though? In the storyline, the cake is a symbol of a positive attitude. At the magic shop, J-Hope traded in a candy bar, which symbolized his fear and scar after being abandoned at the theme park by his mother. She left him a chocolate candy bar, which is why you'll see these in videos such as Fake Love or the Mama film. In return...
Oh my god, that's why, boys, when I watched that first video, I'm like, why is he lying in a pile full of Snickers bars? And you guys said, well, the bars has meaning, you'll figure it out. And I'm like, what? Whatever, that seemed, but whatever, I guess I'll figure it out, right? But. So, his mom abandoned him, left him a Snickers bar, and then left. Did she come back, boys? I don't know, maybe they'll say it. I don't know anything about him, but what a thing to do. To say, here's a chocolate bar and, have fun. Have a good life. Bye.
He got a cake, which also represents his anima, his friend he has danced with for years. He then says, life not of J-Hope, but Jung Ho-suk flashes by. Remember that the ego is largely responsible for feelings of identity and continuity. He continues by saying, it must have been full of regret with no hope till I die. My dancing was chasing ghosts, blaming my dream, asking why I live and breathe. So he's acknowledging his past struggles. At first it seems as if he's blaming his dream for the reason of him experiencing all these hardships, but it's deeper than that. For example, people have been moved to find the child within. This is nothing less than the recognition that the person he was as a child is the same person he is as an adult.
Boys, listen. I have to admit, that's a lot like me there when it comes to that. But never let go of your child, boys. Your inner child is what keeps you going, all right? Look at me here. I freaking got superheroes around, Star Wars. Every chance I can get, I'm going to be playing games and whatever and goofing around with my buddies, Forever young, boys. Don't grow up. You got that. The best time of your life is when you're a kid and, carefree and the world's so great. But, yeah, boys, don't grow up.
The essential core of the ego does not change over a lifetime, which could explain why we see baby pictures of Hobie. Then he says, oh my god, and he repeats the word God as images of gods pop up. The first one is Odin, a widely revered war god in Germanic mythology. Second is Mithras, an ancient Indo-Iranian mythology, the god of light. Jupiter, aka Zeus in Greek mythology, which is the god of the sky and thunder. Then Ra or Re, an ancient Egyptian god of the sun. I mean, we do see Hobie as our sunlight and sunshine, so that could connect. But what else is linked to the gods? Well, we know Carl Jung took myths seriously and incorporated it into his research. Note that Jung also said the self might equally be called God within us.
Self could be also called the God within us. Okay, all right. We're gonna try to get all this in our heads, boys, because this is deep philosophy. It's blowing my mind.
The scene switches back to J-Hope on the road again, and we notice the clock 1:24. I'm sure this means something. The only thing that I could really think of is the clock and the time during J-Hope's Mama's short film when it was 1 p.m. Maybe 1:24 could mean that we've now moved on since 1 p.m. and we're either in the future or the present, and 1 p.m. was the past.
Boss, this is crazy. Their videos are like insane like this. Like you watch a previous video and you gotta look at the little clock in the background and the time on that means something in comparison to the new video with the time on this. Oh my god.
Time goes by and 7 years of anguish come out finally. Oppressions all resolved. Into my heart come answers from my most trusted. So after all the years of hard work, they made it and their mental or physical pain is finally out. And the unjust treatment is resolved. His heart has the answers, which is why J-Hope says, just trust myself. These lyrics are deep and expressive. He's now able to open up about his hardships and confidently say that he has come to understand and accept himself. Trust.
I was about to say, that's what I got from the first video. If you go back and watch it, I'm pretty sure that's what I said, right? That's what I said. I said it's all about, because he kept saying it over and over again too, but it's about trusting yourself, believing in yourself, and whatever path that he's now going on. Like, is why he's strutting and he's so happy, and that's what I got from it anyways, is the path that he's going. He feels his future's bright, basically, is what I'm getting at, boys. That's what I think. I think that's what he's talking about, right? You just got to trust in yourself, believe in yourself, that you're going to make the right decisions in life. When it comes to your ego, you're going to have two choices, like they said, and you're going to make the right ones, and just, you're going to be you.
Trust himself. You'll see him walk past a shop, which was first called Hope Records, which changed to Hope's record. I don't know if they did that intentionally, it means something. And pictures of his mixtape, songs, and the old BTS albums are shown in front of the shop. And yes, the chickens, which most likely refers to chicken noodle soup. J-Hope then finally lets go of the umbrella, which could represent multiple things such as protection. An umbrella could also be linked to the storyline. Then he approaches Jay's tailor, which refers to Kingsman, which they tweeted back in March 31st, 2015. They have been kind of hinting this. They also recently had a stage with this concept as well. But also, there is an actual place called Jay's.
What was that performance? Is that something I should check out? That looked pretty hype, pretty cool. Was that recent? I think I missed one, right? I missed some kind of swan performance. Maybe I should get to that soon too.
Taylor. Jay, the owner of Jay's Tailor and Cleaner, has an inspiring story. And how does this connect? Well, Jay's story is about overcoming oppression of the past and moving forward. Both Jay and J-Hope started at the bottom and started working their way up to become successful and to be where they're at now. Alright, so now we're inside the shop and there are a lot of Kingsman references. Notice the similar wall.
Now it makes a bit of sense. I was wondering why he was all over the place, but I guess he went in the shop and put on a nice suit. I got that much from the last one, but now there's a whole reason behind it. My goodness, boys. This is crazy.
Paper, just the whole set, actually. And as he looks into the mirror, this is J-Hope confronting his ego. Here's a quote from Jung's Map of the Soul. By virtue of having an ego, this built-in mirror within consciousness, we can know that we are and what we are. Now he's ready to go deeper into his unconsciousness, which we see as he enters a maze.
Boys, he's got his suit on now. He's got his confidence. He threw away the umbrella. He doesn't need protection anymore. He's got his suit on. He's feeling confident. He's going out. Look at him. He's like, look at this maze of life that's in front of me. And he's like, boys, I'm going to trust my own decisions, and we're going to get through this. Right? Right. That's what I think.
Which is similar to the Young Forever music video, and drives down the road but in the opposite direction. Instead of following the signs saying future, follow your dream, we're heading the other way. This symbolizes us going back to the past, where the future meets the past. Now remember the Mama VCR for 2019, we were given the Map of the Soul Journey to Myself. Future meets past, past meets present, and present meets future. Eternal.
Alright, guys, listen, I've only been introduced to BTS for like the last 2 months. So much of this is over my head. All these flashbacks and things that they're going to, I never even seen them. So, I don't know. But so obviously, the majority of this is going way over my head. But if you're a diehard BTS fan, I can see why you get so addicted to this. I mean, it's like theories upon theories, and you can take the time to watch the video 100 freaking times, and then you'll be like, all right, I picked up something new, well, that's related to this. Man, give credit to xCeleste there. She's got a big brain on her.
Journey. It's called an eternal journey because it's similar to a mandala. For Carl Jung, a mandala is a graphical representation of the center, which is the self, and this maze could also represent the mandala. We are on a journey to find ourselves, which could take a lifetime and feel like eternity, since it's a continuous journey of the future meeting the past, past meeting the present, and present meeting the future. We're going down memory lane to reflect on our past fears, scars, regrets, struggles, in order to learn and grow from it. From Jung's outlook, the second part of life can represent a turning inward toward a deeper part of ourselves. This inward turn starts the individuation process, which we talked about earlier. Individuation means becoming an individual, and insofar as individuality embraces our innermost, last, and incomparable uniqueness. It also implies becoming one's own self.
Okay. Boys, being an individual is pretty important, wouldn't you say? Boys? Like, that's it. Especially, like, everyone in life needs to be like that. But, I just did a Billie Eilish song called Copycat, which that's what it was all about. People trying to be like her. But anyways, individuality here. All right. So, like, and they're in a group, right? And they each need to stand out. They each got to have their own individual selves. They need to be unique, like it says here, in their own way, so that when they're even when they're just in the band, just performing, just when you narrow it down, just as small as BTS band, you know, they gotta stand out and be different, you know, and be themselves, right? Right. It's important. It's important, guys. It's all about
We should
self.
therefore translate individuation as coming to selfhood or self-realization. Before we end the video here, I do want to give out some bonus notes. The colors red and green and the water below J-Hope reminds you of blood, sweat, and tears. And also when J-Hope was sitting on the roof of the car in the city, this also brings us back to the scene in Spring Day. But yes, that's all I have for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to...
Okay, alright, boys. Well, whoops. Alright. So, boys, okay, alright. BTS Outro Ego Explained Theory. Review time. Well, I pretty much gave my review as we did it, but visuals is the video, but xCeleste did an amazing job of putting it all together, boys, and just there's no lyrics and all that. I can't do a normal breakdown. But as for her knowledge on this, oh my god, boys, my god, how do you do this? How do you watch a video and have to pause every scene like this, pause and look around and be like, oh, that relates to video number 5, that one's video number 63, you know? It's like, and then to connect it all together in your head. Pause, what did I get into? You know, somebody says, hey, go check out BTS, he says. Go check out this other band BTS if you're doing Blackpink. I'm like, alright, I'll check out some BTS. Oh, that's a cool song. Their song's pretty hype. I likes it. Then it's like, oh, by the way, you didn't catch the meaning of the song. So watch the explanation video. And then the explanation video is like information overload. But you know what, boss? It's cool. I likes doing it. I likes to learn about it. Now that video makes so much more sense to me, because to me it was just flashing of all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, why is he driving? Why is he walking? What's he doing there? What's going on? You see me, I'm totally lost with these. Especially because all the stuff that he's relating to, I never even checked it out for the first time, so I don't even know what's going on with it. But you know what? I don't care. I'm just going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep checking out BTS in this awkward, weird way. I've been meaning to try to start from the beginning and start going through some BTS, but with this new album coming out, I'm just trying to check it out, what everybody else is up to, but maybe I'm going to be totally lost. But whatever. But I don't know. I'm enjoying it. Hope you are too. All right. Well, I learned a lot. Good old xCeleste, boys. Gonna shoot some good, boy. All right. Maybe on my own time I'll check out Bookish Theories as well. They put out some good stuff too, right? Maybe they got one out as well. I don't know. But either way, that's it for now, boys. If you want to follow along, as every week I check out more BTS stuff. Maybe I'll do a music video next week. Maybe their album will be out soon, right? It's going to be out soon. Anyways, guys, that's it. Subscribe if you want to follow along as I do more BTS. Like the video if you liked it. Peace and love, everybody. Thanks for watching. Peace and love. Catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.